Alright guys, it is currently 1:55 in New York time. I wanted to go ahead and just shoot a video on the post-market review of the day. I came out with a loss of $258.30. That puts my performance stance stats right here, 73.68. I'm on a 4-day losing streak. So a little unfortunate. Fortunately, the month, well, it was up. I'm up $109 on the month. So let's hope I can come up from that. I think I can. And, you know, we just continue to press forward. So let's see. We have 9:30 right here. And I want to do a little bit more just of a detailed kind of analysis. So I'm going to go ahead and put 9:30 right there. Mark that 9:30 right there. So we have 9:30, and then I want to mark off 10 o'clock as well. 10 o'clock, that's the 10 o'clock candle right there. 10. So opening up, we opened up right here. We had taken out this buy side. We had taken out this buy side. And we were heading into the 1 hour fair value gap, which is this graded box right here. And this is an this is a fair value gap that's on the hour chart that was created on Wednesday. And it's just something that we've gone through and we were going to use as a premium array to go ahead and send us higher, which we have candled through it. So pretty bullish. We had a bullish run all night. And because of this bullish run, I suspected that there was a high probability that we would take sell side right here and that we would hit the halfway point of the RTH gap. We have these suspect lows that I was also looking at, but I didn't, I wasn't sure if we were going to go down there or not. I think we have a stronger likelihood, depending on how the day closes, that we're going to be going after these highs right here. They're just pretty level eagle highs for the end of the week. We're already pretty close to those. So yeah, we open up and we have a sell side right here, and we have a sell side right here, and we have a sell side right here. And midnight is right here at 29,074. And the 8:30 is right here at 29,136. We open up above, which tells me that sells are going to be a little bit more in favor. And what we do is we open up and we get to the bottom of this 1 hour fair value gap. And we hit the lower quadrant of it. And there was also a little peak there as well. So we swipe out this little buy side area right here. Let's get back over here. And we come up and we instantly sell off. This is the 9:30 candle, so I didn't qualify that as the first presented fair value gap. I qualified this as the first presented fair value gap. I ended up taking a short right here, and then getting stopped out right here. First presented fair value gap right there. And at this point in time, just curious, from this low right here to this high, we're exactly at the, we wind up creating a fair value gap at exactly the halfway point between the low and the high that was just created We're gonna keep that there actually. And we get this sell off. We take out these lows right here. Which I should have probably taken partials, but I thought we were going to go lower than that personally, and we didn't. So we come there and we hit the 830 price. That's interesting. Those 830 prices are, 830 prices, midnight prices are really, they're places for things like this, right? And this was a really tough morning, so I'm not exactly upset with myself about this. I thought this was fine, I mean, the past like 5 days, we've made this same move. We inverse these fair value gaps, and then we go down and we start taking sell side pretty quickly, but that's just not what occurred today. And then we come back up and we hit this fair value gap right here. And we keep the bodies below consequent encroachment. Now, honestly, if I wanted to re-enter, this is where I should have re-entered, was here. I think moving forward, I need to be a little bit more aggressive on my entries, and taking them earlier and anticipating rather than waiting for multiple confluences. This was a pretty good, like we had a break of structure right here. With these candles, we come back up. We did inverse this, but we come back up. We're candling below this, and then we move lower. Now, I mean, the markets were super volatile, so after that move low, we take out this right here, right? So we have some liquidity right there that was created. And also there's this wick right here that we bounce right off of. So that's interesting. This wick right here sends us higher. We hit this fair value gap. We kind of meander around here, and then we reject. We take out sell side here, and then we take out sell side here. And this occurs at 0947 New York time. Then we come back up. We touch the first presented fair value gap. We're unable to even get a body up there, which again, that should have been my signal, maybe on this candle wick, to take a short here. And I ended up taking a short, I believe, right here, getting stopped out. Again, on this third attempt at the first presented fair value gap. Now, one thing that I noticed too is we had a bearish fair value gap, and then we use it, we inverse it, right? Bullishly. So we use it, it's not bullishly because we inverse it and then re-inverse it and then we tap into it. We come back down. We actually candle through that wick this time. So this run creates enough liquidity or balance to be able to take us through to these lows. We come back up again, and then we hit the first presented fair value gap, and then again we take out that low right there. So this is the new sell side liquidity. We take out that low, and then we create level equal lows right there. And oh no, we don't. Never mind. Sorry. We just don't take out that low. Yeah, we just barely nick it. So I mean we have relative equal lows right here. And then from there, we move higher, we hit the first presented fair value gap. And this might have been honestly, so 1, 2, 3 attempts at hitting that first presented fair value gap. And then this is the 10 o'clock hour. This would have probably been the best trade, is this one right here. Just because that 10 o'clock hour tends to deliver. Taking a short right here, and then finally we deliver the London low, and then we hit the midnight hour. At the midnight hour, we push up, and then we reject right here. at the top of this fair value gap right here. So at this point as well, the midnight hour, we have the middle of the range, which is going to be important, is right there. Right? So anything below this is a good buy at this point in time. We have buy side right here. See, this is interesting too. So this is another thing. We come down here, we swipe this, and then we take these relative equal highs. Boom. Take liquidity, and that's something that I shorted into that, and I shouldn't have. We had these relative equal highs right here. We swipe those, and then we complete the move right here for London low, and then ultimately the midnight price, which seems like what we were chasing. And give me a second. Sorry, sorry, future me. Okay, so that 10 o'clock hour always delivers something. The 10 o'clock hour always has something. So that's something that I'm just gonna keep on paying attention to. I mean, 9:30 always has something. I mean, we get the high right here. Had I sold right here at this, this sweep right here, and instant like, sell off right there, that wouldn't have been a bad place to sell, except for the confluence. Like, what's my reasoning? That would have been the one thing that, because this is green right here. This is, it's green. It's opening up right here. It's green, and then you just sell right there. That's a pretty ambitious sell that I just don't have the skill level for that yet. But I did have high. I believe we were going to go down here. I was pretty convinced that we were going to go down there, which we did. So we have this 10 o'clock sell off, and we finally hit these lows. We take out this midnight low and we wick, but we keep our candles right here. Keeping our candles in this order block right here. And it lines up also, interestingly enough, with the first presented fair value gap from yesterday. But anyways, we come up and we have this little move up, right? We come back down, we reattempt to go lower, but we're unable to at this time. And I remember looking at this and thinking this should be my buy, right here. And we get this CISD right here. And this is still no, this isn't in the macro. That's why I didn't take it. So we're still in this area, right? So we get this CISD, we hit midnight price. We've swiped out enough liquidity. We've taken out these equal lows. We get this displacement up. We get a CISD here. We get a fair value gap. We get a retest of this fair value gap. And then from here, we take out these highs right here. We take out these highs right here. We take out these highs right here. And then I remember I was looking at this as well. This would have been a good buy right here. And this is actually, if you look at the 5-minute chart, we had this 5-minute fair value gap and we dropped down. And we pretty much are tapping into this order block right here. And then we get a move up, completing the buy side delivery right here, taking out this high right here. We move around, and at this time we're candling below the lower quadrant of this fair value gap. And then again, we move into this fair value gap. Candling. Oh no, I'm sorry, not that one. We move into this fair value gap, and we're candling just a little bit below the consequent encroachment of it. These markets were really volatile today. We dip down a little bit into that order block, and then we get this move, this expansion move higher, so consolidation. we retrace or manipulate. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. It's an AMD move right there. And then we get to move higher up into the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. Again, we move down right here, touching the bottom of this guy right here. It's an interesting little spot. We can just mark that off, right? Just have that there just because there's some level equal lows there. Actually, we probably don't need this anymore. Well, and then from here, we move up higher. We take out the rest of the gap. We come up, and now we're outside of this gap, and we're in the daily. The daily is going to end right here, so we'll see if we're able to get up above here and candle outside of here on the daily candle. But that's what I've seen for the day. We have a pretty big RTH below us. We have this below us as well. This is probably going to be hit sometime in the near future. Things I'd like to pay more attention to is this midnight price. Has a lot of, it's loaded. It's a loaded price, right? This midnight open is a loaded price. I feel good, you know. I mean, I was right. We were gonna go and we're gonna hit sell side here at London at least. We're not gonna go to consequent encroachment, which was kind of where I thought we were gonna go in, but we didn't. And then I also noticed right here we had all of this buy side right here. Like this to me, at this point, it just seemed like this was all gonna get attacked. And at this point I was pretty beat up, and so I didn't take this trade. But that would have been a good trade right there. And you know, we do candle a little bit below, but this is a big fair value gap. I mean, that is clear institutional sponsorship behind the move to go higher, right? We're below halfway of this range, which is a good buying point. We're below 8:30. We're above midnight. You know, you can, if you wanted to, you could take it right here. We get this move down, but we're not able to, we're still wicking above. And then we get this displacement up. If you took it right here, you put a contract on right there, that'd have been a great buy as well. This right here, I think this would have been obviously a fine buy. It would have taken some time and you would have had to take some heat here. And then you would have just held for, I don't know, 0.5 or this buy side. That's why I didn't take it because one, it moved really fast. Like as you can see, these candles just kind of came down and then we just shot right back up. They just had no desire to stay down there at all. And I remember looking at it and thinking this is where I should buy if I do want to buy. But that is the price action for the morning. This was tough price action, and it's all good, man. You know, I have a few losses now, and it's all good, man. I'm here to learn and I'm here to grow every single day, and I just know it's a matter of time before I'm getting these markets right. Like I'm already starting to read them right. My trades aren't perfect. It's not perfect every single day, but that's fine, man. I'll keep on collecting information. So there's the post-market review. I'll see y'all tomorrow.